Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today we're going to be talking about the Houston Rockets potentially signing center Boban Marjanovic, who played for the Houston Rockets last season after the Rockets acquired Boban in a trade with the Dallas Mavericks, where the Rockets sent Christian Wood to the Dallas Mavericks, and they received a first round pick and Boban Marjanovic, and they also received a couple other players like Sterling Brown, Trey Burke, and another player, but the Rockets didn't keep any of those players. The only player they kept from that trade was Boban Marjanovic, and then Ty Washington, who they drafted with the draft pick they got from the Mavs. So they got Ty Washington and Boban Marjanovic for the Dallas Mavericks in exchange for Christian Wood. Now look, a year later, Christian Wood is still a free agent, hasn't signed anywhere, and is not going back to Dallas. So, I mean, even though the Rockets were only getting Boban for a year and only got Ty Washington for a year because they traded him elsewhere, I don't think either one of those teams really lost or won the trade, to be honest. But we're going to be talking about the Rockets potentially bringing back Boban Marjanovic because Houston Rockets need to sign a center. It's not like they need one really bad. They have Sengun, they have Jock Landale, but they have one roster spot left. They can sign one more player. They have one roster spot open. And look at the center room. You only have two. You have so many other positions that are like really, if they're loaded and they're talented. Look at the point guard position. Look at the shooting guard position. Look at the forwards. The center position is talented with Sengun and Jock Landale for sure. It just doesn't have a lot of depth. You only see two centers. I think the Rockets definitely should pick up a third center going into training camp. And I was thinking about potentially JaVale McGee once Dallas waived him. He signed with the Kings. I've been thinking about another former Houston Rocket that was on the roster last year that we got rid of, and that was Usman Garuba, who just got cut by the Thunder. But why not Boban Marjanovic? He's a really solid player. He averaged 3.5 points per game last season with 2 rebounds and definitely didn't get enough playing time with the Rockets. Also averaged a half assist per game as well on 70 field goal percentage. And not only that, not only would he be a third center to add in next to Landale and Sengun, but this city loves this guy. I mean, last year there was not a lot of hype for this team besides Jabari Smith, some of the young guys like Jabari Smith Jr., Jalen Green, and Alperen Sengun. Besides those three players and the young and the hype for some of these young guys, besides that, there was not a lot of hype for this team. And Boban gave so much excitement to these fans. I mean, I saw it multiple times when I was at games, and if not at games, watching games on TV. This crowd in this city would light up whenever Boban would touch the floor, which did not happen often. And it's not only the fact that he's so beloved, but it's also that he's a good center. He's over 7 foot, and he's a decent basketball player, and everybody loves him. I would love for the Houston Rockets to bring him back to this team and add him back in as the third center, and possibly with Ime Udoka, he would get more playing time. Boban and Ime Udoka go back. Ime Udoka was a coach for him in San Antonio when Boban played at San Antonio, so they know each other. Ime Udoka, make it happen. Bring back Boban Marjanovic. I know all Rockets fans want to see this happen. I wouldn't be surprised if you could find. It would take a long time to find a Rockets fan that wouldn't welcome Boban Marjanovic back to the Houston Rockets in open arms. If you're the Houston Rockets, you sign Boban. You bring back Boban Marjanovic. The Rockets should definitely re-sign Boban Marjanovic because the Rockets. I've been talking about the Texans for weeks, so I'm so used to saying the Houston Texans. But the Rockets have one roster spot open. They can sign whoever they want. And with that roster spot, you need to pick up a big man. Your two best options are Boban Marjanovic or Usman Garuba. Which former Rocket do you have desire to bring back the most? Garuba or Marjanovic or somebody else? I think the Rockets should definitely bring back Boban Marjanovic, and I wouldn't be surprised if you see it happen in the next couple weeks. You guys, let me know your thoughts on the potential re-signing for the Rockets in the comment section, and peace out. Let me know your thoughts. Peace out. Go Rockets.